All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Death Stranding. So we're back with part number 2. Previous episode, we were getting introduced to the story, the characters, the lore, a lot of the gameplay mechanics, because we've never played this game before. And I gotta say, I had a lot of fun with it. It's really unique. I plan on trying to do as much as I can in the game. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We got a bunch of orders that we got to do. We got to actually reach the facility that allows us to create or craft a battery. I think we have to craft a battery in order to get access to the bike. So that's our main goal right now. We got a couple other tasks that we're going to try to do too. We just got a gun as well. So we're going to test that out. But yeah, guys, I'm excited to jump back into it, continue this game, and see where it kind of goes. But I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys are happy and healthy. So I'm gonna pull up the map real quick so y'all can see where we're located. Also, too, if you guys didn't go and watch the previous episode, I highly suggest you guys go back and give it a watch. But we're not gonna waste any time. So we start with the game over here, capital not city. We actually started at I think it was way over here. I can't remember where we came in from. Actually, it was this way. I think we came this way. Yeah, but we started over here, and then we made our way down this way over to this distribution center. So we got a couple orders we got to do in this area. I think the wind farm is up here. I think we got we got an optional or a side activity that we can do over there, and then we got to build a bridge. I think we'll build the bridge first, but I gotta say, initial impressions of this game. Let me see if I can. Hold on. So let me go into the menu real quick. I think I can equip that weapon. Let me see. We got the maser gun, guys. The maser gun. Let's see. Hang to tool rack. Okay, let me see if that. Okay, yeah. So we gotta equip it to our tool rack to get it to auto select. I was wondering how we did that. Okay. All right, so let's build this bridge.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to...
All right, so we're gonna access the terminal. Complete structure. All right, so that should be enough. That's so freaking cool, dude. All right, construction completed. Improve our overall rating. We're a skilled handler.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
So my question is, do we have to repair it? Does the timefall sort of let's see. All right, so we got a power supply unit delivery. So we got to go. Let's go this way. We'll go to the wind farm, and then I think we'll head back this way. I think we got to find a an enemy encampment, and we gotta take something back from the I guess I forget what the actual terminology is, but they're like bandits essentially. But yeah, guys, initial impressions of this game, I'm having a blast with it. Now, like I know when people said it was like a walking sim, like knowing the story and like sort of the lore behind, or the reasoning behind why we're making all these deliveries, it kind of makes sense, you know. Reading mail in your cufflinks. You don't have to go to a private room to read your mail. You can access them via your cufflinks. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let me go to the mail. So we got Benjamin Hancock. How's BB doing, Sam? Bridges have developed a unique system to evaluate porter performance, and it focuses on 5 categories: cargo condition, delivery volume, speed, bridge link, and miscellaneous. You should prioritize cargo condition. Okay. It's definitely better to put condition first. Treat your cargo with care and respect, and you'll be rewarded with way more likes. So it's okay. So speed isn't necessarily the name of the game unless like a specific order requires it to be delivered, fairly quickly. Thanks for delivering those rare metals. Okay, we already. All right, so it looks like we got to make our way up this hill. Looks like we have a forest that we got to go to or go through. Well, that ain't good. We got some time fall. It's cool too, like you can see the time fall affecting the cargo. Oh, we got those crystals. So I do have a container spray. Which we will definitely have to use.
There we go.
What is that?
God damn it.
What is that?
There we go.
Sandalweed acquired.
There we go. Nice.
Way station west of Capital Knot City. Well, we might come back and get that cargo. Because we do have quite a bit in our inventory. I don't want to over encumber myself. In case we
There we go.
like rerun into enemies, or we have to freaking walk down a steep cliffside.
There we go.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. Strong wind will drain your stamina more quickly. These effects can be reduced by arranging your cargo so that it offers less wind resistance. What the hell, dude? That's crazy. That's insane, dude. I didn't know the game was that freaking detailed. Oh, come on, Sam. looks like we got something right here, guys. Is it like a shard?
There we go.
Memory chip? We'll have to check that out. I want to try to get out of this time fall as quickly as possible. Oh, it was container spray, dude, but it's used. This is really fucking us right now. Like, this wind is messing with us, dude. Like, I can't go any faster because I'm about to fall over. Let me pull the map. Alright, let me see where we're at. Alright, so we made it to the forest. We gotta somehow get through the forest. We just gotta find a way down. Let me look at my cargo, too. Let me see. Alright, so some of it is... Let me see the power supply. Fuck, 25%, bro. That's not good. That is not good. We got 2 container respray cans, which should help. We'll use that on the power unit or power supply unit. But I'll probably hold off until we... We got some medical supplies.
Too close.
I could use a whatchamacallit, an anchor. Come on, Sam, come on. Right here, boy. Got some metals. Fuck it, we got some BTs. I'm gonna use a container respray real quick. Oh shit. We'll do that. So we're okay, so I have to have, so I can't just go to the menu and then use oh, here we go, here we go. Fully restored, okay. Oh, before we go into, I gotta ping this frickin'. I'll place a marker. Dude, I can't even fucking see them. They're not showing up. Fuck me, bro. Woo, shit, guys. Like, are some of them not? I guess you can't see some of them. Like when I scan, and you should. I thought you could scan, and it'll show you. Come on, Sam, get up there, dude. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, fuck me, dude. No, bro. Fucking run, dude. Man, what the fuck is that? Oh my gosh. All of my shit got destroyed, bro. It's crazy.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying out.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to.
All right, I should have listened to what he was saying, but all right, let me see what the hell. All right, container is damaged. Let me see if I can use the spray.
Find another way, a way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Okay. All right, we're gonna have to go back and get that shit, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and get our stuff and see if we can repair it. All right, we're gonna deliver this stuff. I just wanted to get over here to drop this stuff off before it got damaged.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
We had a bit of an issue, dude. All right, so let's see. We got how many likes? Because that was a bit of a fucking struggle. But we did repair it, so I guess the condition of the cargo wasn't that bad. Okay. 188, that's not bad. Seth, what's going on, dude? How's your day going, bro? You can go back for the cargo? Yeah, dude, that's what I was planning on doing. I just wanted to get out of there so that we could the power unit we were trying to deliver didn't get completely damaged. But yeah, bro, I hope you're having a great day. All right, so connecting this region.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Okay. All right, chiral bandwidth. Building structures will take up chiral bandwidth. It can be increased by raising your connection level with clients in each area. Okay. Well, that makes a little bit of sense. Yo, that's crazy, dude. The wind farm? I guess, like, they couldn't make the game where you had to fucking traverse the entirety. Like, they couldn't, like, make it a... Like, scale the entire, like, United States. And you had to traverse it. It would freaking take so long in-game. But, that's crazy how far it took us. It's like... Western Kentucky, I think.
Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Interesting.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Okay. Alright, so look at the terminal. There's something over here I want to go get. I think it's like a memory chip. Go check it out. I'm doing okay, bro. I'm chilling. Nice lazy Sunday. Can I open this? Oh, let me scan. But yeah, bro, it's the weather's kind of a little bit iffy today, a little bit overcast. I'm hoping it rains because the pollen is crazy over here. Like everything is covered in freaking pollen right now. All right, so I do need to go back and get that stuff, but let me hit up this terminal to figure out what kind of deliveries we can take on. Claim materials, recycle.
By handing over exit, now these materials.
Recycling weapons, equipment, or materials at a facility will increase the amount of materials available for use at that facility. These can be used to fabricate any new weapons and equipment that you require. Okay.
Just remember that each facility has separate stores and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
Okay. But yeah, Synth, what have you been up to this weekend, bro? You just been chilling? We could recycle a couple chiral crystals. Let's see. We'll do a few of those.
Thank you for your continued support.
All right, let's take on some orders.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
Okay. Let's see. Standard orders. We gotta deliver power supply inspection tools to the distribution center. Max weight is 15 kilograms.
That's a request for material transport. By helping the facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
Okay. So we gotta deliver that to capital, not city. Holy shite. We could do the one for the way station. We could do that one, and then, but pretty much, hey, I feel you, bro. I'm right up there with you, man. Like for me, I would prefer to like stay home and just, you know, play games or watch movies and shit. I don't really go out as much. Like the only time I go out now is like if I'm like hanging out with my girlfriend. But yeah, dude, I'm usually at the house playing games. All right, so I think what we'll do, we'll pick up the power supply inspection tools, and then we'll do the one for the way station. Because I don't want to take on the one for the capital city. Just increases our
Great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
All right. That's pretty nice. Yo, the more we play through the game, the more I realize there's a lot of shit. Like, there's a lot of depth to the game. But Titty Bro, what's up, bro? What is going on, dude? I haven't seen you in a stream in a while. But how's your day going, bro? I know you commented, was it yesterday? You were playing Starfield. All right, we'll carry this on our back. I think we're good. And then we got to get our equipment when we head out.
Thank you for your contribution.
All right, we got to try to do this without fucking up this time, guys. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Gotta try to get our weapons, guys. Actually, before... Holy fuck, Sam. Yeah, see, I see so that container spray right there to the left. It was dropped by somebody else. I thought I disabled that shit, dude.
Looks like a path.
All right, let me pull up our inventory. I might have to repair this stuff.
Sam, I see you've decided to take on several orders at once. If you're not sure how you want to handle them, Open your itinerary via your cufflinks. There you can sort your active orders by distance from your current position. Should help you plan an efficient route.
Okay. Seems easy enough. All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna drop this off, and then we gotta head up this way. I know there's another There's mission that we gotta do over here. I think it's on this side of the river, like over here somewhere. And then we're gonna drop that off, and then head back to the city. So pretty easy. Actually, let me go like this. All right, so that's out. So I'm gonna drop that. We'll drop.
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Okay. Alrighty then. All right, we're gonna equip this to our tool rack. Confirm that. All right, so interesting. Is that gonna repair? Does it repair like the damaged weapon? Let me see. Oh, so it all right, 6% damage. So it's not completely fucked. I thought it was gonna be completely damaged. All right, let me go back here real quick. We'll turn in the container spray that I got. We'll recycle it, and then we'll head out.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
All right, let's recycle this.
Thank you for your continued support.
All right, so we increase. That's pretty cool.
Thank you for your contribution.
What are the mushrooms for? Yeah, I noticed that too. I don't know if that has anything to do with like, because there's some sort of like connectivity to with other players or other people that play the game. I was wondering if that is, yeah. See, it says Poco.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Crypto biotes. I don't know, dude. I guess that's some sort of food. Drink our the worms. Yeah, it's like, I guess it's like a different type of consumable. Let me see. I gotta learn some of the controls again too, because it's been a while since we played. I gotta remember some of the buttons. But it's crazy. I thought I disabled the Hold on, let me see real quick, because I wanted to play the game without having. Let's see, game settings, hide signs and spoilers. Don't share structure signs or vehicles. Okay. Share everything. All right, so some of the stuff is just gonna, like the equipment, I guess, will show up. But when it comes to like vehicles and all the other stuff, we won't be able to see that. But yeah, I was trying to remember how to like eat the worms. Well, there's no time fall.
There we go.
There's no time fall, dude. Got a couple things over here. We'll grab that. The hell? All right, distribution center, west of capital, not city. Might as well grab it. We're heading back that way anyway. All right, we're not gonna be able to carry anything else, unfortunately. So we'll just, because I think that package right there was pretty hefty. You know, it's funny. I feel like it like rain, it dissipates. Ludin's farm. What the fuck is that, bro? The time vote, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about, Synth. I was questioning, I was actually wondering too if because, damn, how are we gonna fucking get up here? Because that might be too steep. If, like, because we got past that certain point, or we got through the forest, like maybe the game was programmed for it to not, for the time fall to go away, if that makes any sense. Like if, because we had connected the facility. Bro, I feel like this is a type of game that you could, you know, hop on or pop on like late at night. You're either, you know, intoxicated or on some other, you know, what is that, capital not city? Bridges boots. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I thought was kind of happening there, because technically this is kind of still in the tutorial part of the game. They wanted us to kind of just get a taste of it, and then I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like this is the type of game that you could pop on it at any time, or especially like late at night, and you're like, you know, under the influence or on some sort of other, you know, maybe you're on some like, you know, shrooms or some other type of shit. And you just deliver packages all night. It's very chill. Like, in a sense, it's actually very therapeutic. Like this part, obviously not every single aspect. And I know that I said this in part 1, but it's cool that they add like music to the game. Like when you're exploring. So I think the so that enemy camp, mail received from Benjamin H. Let's see what that says. Oh, we got something from Nick Easton too. How about taking a break in a private room? Oh. All right, Nick Easton. How have you been doing out there? For a newbie, you're quite the workhorse. One thing you can do is take your old equipment to a delivery terminal and recycle it. On the other hand, if your equipment is only halfway to broke, but you still want to part ways, you could use a share locker to donate it to another porter. So that's where like the connectivity part comes in, which is really cool. Like the online factor. Like if other people are playing the game, you could drop some of your gear that you don't want. They can use it. That's really cool. Oh shit. Alright, so I feel like the game's telling us to go to the private room. I know BB was a little affected by the BTs too. We were taking damage from the, or not damage, but
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detect. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, let's drop this stuff off. Offload this equipment. Let's see, where is this? Wait, what does it say? It was meant to be the piece of lost cargo. Okay.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
I mean, that's what we do, bro. That's what we do. You should be able to cradle BB to bring him down. Yeah, dude, I forgot how to do that. I know we did that, or they showed us in the first part. Only 53 likes, though. It's not too bad. So we got none for delivery time. Obviously, I feel like
See you around.
that'll change when we have vehicles and stuff.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal or further.
All right, let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna select. Oh, make delivery. Luden's farm. I don't. Hold on. We'll have to check that out before we share memory.
So you're a treasure hunter in your spare time, huh? It's funny. I didn't think you had it.
I am a dog. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
All right, memory chip data restored. All right, can now be viewed in your cufflinks, God of War original video game soundtrack, and then Frame Arms Girls. Okay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alrighty. So I know those like memory chips don't necessarily have anything. We don't know if, as of yet, but I don't think they have anything that affect the, like the overall like gameplay per se. It's more like collectibles. All right, let me see what kind of orders they have. Recover confidential documents from the waste station. So we could do that. Oh, it's actually in that enemy encampment. Yeah, we'll do that because I think we got to go there anyways. So we'll accept that order. And then it looks like we got to return it to the waste station. So that should help us out because we have to go back to Capital Knot City. Oh, we don't need to grab anything. Yeah.
Order assigned.
All right, so let me see.
Name's Sam. Don't mind me.
Gotta figure out how to cradle. Forgot to cradle BB.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
I could just look it up in the menu system, but BB pacified. Okay. Drink a couple energy drinks. I think our stamina was restored. Not entirely, so we'll drink a couple more. All right, we're gonna put our goggles on, sunglasses, put the hat on too. I do wish like we could equip like the glasses and the hat like when we're in the menu. Like when we're out and about. I think we can only do it while we're here in the private room. Woo. Damn, bro. All right, we got 2 grenades. We got 2 freaking grenades. All right, let me let's take a shit. Let's take a shit. That's crazy, bro. He's over here analyzing his turds. All right, so we don't have, I know at some point in time, or I think at some point in time, because obviously like when we take a shower, they analyze like the chiral matter on our body, and then we get some sort of like vial that we can use. All right, we're gonna see with BB.
Tired, huh?
Okay. All right, let's head out.
Ascending.
All right, so what we're gonna do?
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Cover data from the Luden's Farms right here, so we can go here actually. That's the document place. Then it says, oh, it's over here somewhere, dude. Cargo discovered in the ruin factory. So we'd have to go up here somewhere to find it. And then we could come up, like we can hit up the Luden's fan location, then come up here and find the factory, then head down to this location, and then go to the way station. Kind of knock all those out at the same time before we head back to the capital city.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Okay.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, I see what they're saying. So we're gonna go to cargo. I could have just put it in my hand and do it that way. Obstacle detected.
Construction complete.
All right, so I don't think I selected this. Hold on, let me yeah, we're gonna deconstruct it and then build it again.
The paths we walk become roads, Sam. See the tracks you left behind? They tell a story. If you were a spy on a mission, you'd have failed. But you're not. So be proud of those tracks. They're proof that you exist. Keep leaving that proof.
Okay. I got you, bro.
Let people know you're out there. Give them the courage to come together again.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
As you expand the network and aid your fellow Americans.
All right, so it seems like I have to have things equipped in my on my tool rack in order to use them.
You strengthen the bonds between us all and blaze a trail for them to follow.
So we got the bridge.
Sorry,
okay, here we go.
I can't allow you to build a structure there. Pick a spot.
All right, I got you,
outside the
dude.
sensor ring and try again.
All right, generator. Like I said, like it's been a couple of days since we played. It's been over a week since we played the game, so we got to get used to some of the controls. All right, I'm gonna put it right here. And then what'll be nice is we'll be able to put some of this cargo on the bike.
Construction complete.
Let's go, dude. All right, before we leave, let me make sure I have one more. Okay, I have one more PCC. It's a little damaged, but the cargo menu. Hold on. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck, bro. Okay, so put it on the bike. Okay. This is pretty sick, bro. The only thing is, the first time we came through here, there was BTs right here. Are we gonna run into the same issue? Oh, something over here for Luden's fan. Since we'll go in there, we might as well grab it. Alright, so X to get off. Zanj, what's going on, dude? How's your day going, bro? How's your weekend been going so far? Lazy Sunday today? Watching cricket? Hey, that's what's up, bro. It's great. I've never gotten into cricket, man. That's one sport. Come on, bro. That's like one sport I've never really gotten into. But I know it's very big, or where you're at in the world. All right, so we need to go up there. So we're gonna leave our bike here. We'll take the let's see, I might put some stuff on the bike, and we'll just take what we need for this one location. Let's see. All right, we're gonna load that onto the bike. We'll put this on our back. I think we should be all right now. As the metals just take up so much of our inventory. No, I know what you're talking about, bro. I know what you're talking about, dude. Like, obviously, I know you're not sitting there watching fucking crickets.
Beginning scan. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Well, I would say, like, most...
Thank you.
Well, obviously, like, there are similarities between baseball and cricket. Not saying they're the exact same thing, but I think most, you know, Americans, you know, they watch baseball over cricket. All right, we're gonna deliver all this stuff. Bro, if you were watching crickets outside, I would be a little bit concerned, dude.
You the delivery dude? Oh, that's a relief. I've just about given up on you. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Respect, man. Seriously? Respect.
That's what we do, bro. That's what we do. So it's crazy. Like, we randomly found like cargo for this location. Like, we didn't even get assigned an order from one of the facilities. We just kind of stumbled upon this. It's really cool. It kind of ties into like the overall like connecting like the country again. Like, we just found this one location randomly, like organically.
About time I hopped in the whole chiral network bandwagon, am I right? Join the UCA and all that. You can help me do that, yeah?
Oh, so we're gonna connect them too. Nice. There it is, dude. I've joined the UCA. What is that? Provided the following new hologram data. Nendoroid Jumbo Ludens.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Hey, take care out there. Hate for this to be the last time we meet, you know? So, I'm gonna need a moment to look over what you brought me. But I'll hit you back via mail after. Promise. Hey, I'm hoping maybe you can help me out again. I don't want to be weird, but I feel you and I might have like a connection or something.
Good work. New order available.
Oh, he's got orders for us.
Delivery terminal for further information.
Yeah, no one in Europe really does either. I know, like, rugby's pretty big in some parts of Europe. I feel like rugby's bigger than like cricket in like Europe. But wait, shit, people in America play rugby too. It's just not as popular, surprisingly, you know. I feel like Americans would fucking love this. Like, if we had like an actual like professional league in America, most people would watch rugby. Tinder bro, what's going on, man? I don't know if you caught me before you bounced out of the stream earlier, but I was saying it's been a while since you've been in the stream, dude. But I hope everything's going well, bro. And yeah, that is Norman Reedus, dude. Good old Norman Reedus. It was crazy. I feel like he was the perfect casting for like this game, like as the main protagonist. I don't know why. I think it's just like his vibe, like his aura. I think it was like a perfect casting. Samples of microorganisms found in a BT area. We're gonna deliver that to Capital Knot. We gotta deliver vintage sparkling wine. Then we gotta recover T-Rex models stolen by mules. Okay, so that's what the enemy is, the mules. All right, well, so we'll take... Oh, dude, that fucking 56 kilograms? We'll hold off on that for now. Like, if we come back here and get these orders from this guy, or take on these orders, we will. I just don't want to... I know we got the bike, so we do have a little bit of extra space to play with. So we gotta make our way up there. Just looks like we can go straight up right there. But I don't want to be completely maxing out my my capacity right now.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
But we'll hit this location up, and then we'll see where we're at with our cargo space. We could potentially come back down and grab some orders. You recognize the grunt from anywhere? Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Boondock Saints, but Norman Reedus is in that movie. It's a fantastic movie. Infiltrating enemy bases. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna equip the gun. We got that gun. The maser gun. Oh, y'all share the same birthday. That's crazy, dude.
You should be coming up on that cargo. And a boatload of mules, no doubt. Stay out of sight and try not to make too much noise if they're within earshot. We don't want this going sideways.
Oh, this guy right here. Oh, and I do have the, what's it called? Does he know we're here? Oh, he does. Fuck me, dude. Damn, bro, this shit is... Okay, so there's still... Yeah, there's more guys. So yeah, I gotta remember to like hold down the trigger to charge it. Damn, dude, let's go, bro. That's so fun. Are there more guys? That's crazy, dude. All right, he's got some metals. I'm not gonna loot that right now. Yeah, we have our own version of rugby, dude, but it's like, it's not the same, you know? Like, dudes in rugby, they fucking like full on like tackling each other without pads and shit. Like that's hardcore. Like some of the hits that are being delved out in actual rugby compared to, I mean, football, they hit each other, but they got like, you know, helmets and pads and shit. Like rugby, like they don't have any support. But that's what I'm saying. Like most Americans love like that aggressive type of like sport. So it's surprising that rugby never caught on like on a big time level. Obviously we have like, you know, I think there's some professional leagues, but they're not, you know, as big as like the NFL. So I think destroyed metals. So we're gonna go down this way. Too big of a gap between you streaming and what we are watching. Wait, what are you talking about, Zanch? Is it delayed for everybody? What do you say? What are you saying? Because everything's fine on my end, bro. Yeah, like, are you saying like the audio is behind the video or some shit? Because everything looks fine on my end, dude. January 6th? That's crazy, Tinder, bro. Y'all have the same freaking birthday, dude. That's one dedicated delivery boy. Hey, Amazon upped their game, bro. They got fucking full-on, like, rifles now. Dedicated, dude. Determined. No. I see, like, your comments are coming through, dude, but I'm playing the game, so, like, I can't read, like, the comments right after you post it. Like, if I stopped to read every comment, I wouldn't be playing the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to read the comments, like, when I have a break in the action, but there's also people, too, that just want to see me play the game. So I don't want to sit here and, like, I mean, I try to interact and talk to you guys as much as I can. But I know some people that watch this, they don't want me to, Damn, there's a lot of shit in here, bro. Hold on. Let me read the order first before I... Oh, that's actually locked. That's crazy. Let me read the order before... We continue. Deliver the data from the ruined factory. Oh, let's listen to the briefing.
Did you see the ridge to the east of the distro center? Well, up top is an old decommissioned factory. Abandoned, we thought. Until we spotted mules making themselves at home among the ruins. We need to know what they're up to, but getting inside won't be easy. Fortunately, a few days ago, we observed them taking cargo out of the facility and prepping it for transport. If we can secure that cargo for analysis, we might gain some insight into their plans. And that's where you come in. The cargo is situated near the factory entrance. All you have to do is grab it and bring it back to the distro center. As always, stealth would be our preferred approach, but you'd best be ready to fight if they catch you. Make sure you're well prepared before you head out.
Okay. Alrighty. There's like a little Easter egg in The Walking Dead, the Boondock Saints. I don't remember that. But then again, I stopped watching The Walking Dead after like a specific season. Alright, so I'm going to take this. I'll probably just end up leaving the medals, guys. We don't really need them right now. I mean, it would be nice to freaking loot them, but...
I knew you'd get what we need. Looks like the entrance is locked down. Not that we were planning to head inside just yet. No point in sticking around. Get that cargo back to the distro center.
You've been on Starfield so much, I've been been in a daze. I know I saw your comment the other was it yesterday, Tenebra? I know you said you started a new character. Like, did you completely start from scratch, or did you just jump through the Unity? Because I know some people will say they started a new character, but they just jumped through the Unity. All right, so I think I can go down this way. But I'm glad you're still enjoying the game, dude. I'm glad you're having a lot of fun with it. Oh, you started from scratch. Holy crap, bro. Yeah, you got a lot of grinding to do. I say grinding, but like in a fun way. Why don't I stream on Twitch? Yeah, so I talked about this in one of my most recent streams.
Scanning bridges ID.
The reason why I don't stream on Twitch is because there's a lot of ads. They incorporate a lot of ads, and it's like auto.
Welcome, Sam Porter.
It's a like, we can't turn that shit off. Like, that's a part of the platform, and I don't want people having to sit there and watch like ads while, you know, I play games. I know there's ads on YouTube, unless you have like premium or whatever it's called. All right, so I might take this. Not the wine. Might take that too. Except those two. But yeah, I just don't want people to have to sit there and watch ads from... I also don't think like Twitch is the greatest platform. We'll just carry this on a rearrange. Like, obviously it would help my channel out because I would be able to stream some more, like, a wider audience too, being on two platforms. But like, for me personally, like, I used to sit here and watch, you know, people, you know, play games, and then ads will pop up every like 5 minutes, and I just don't like that. Like, I get it in terms of, you know, like the revenue aspect, but you stopped watching after Glenn got whacked? Yeah, that was around the time I did too, bro. I think the story just got all, I wouldn't say weird, but I just feel like they didn't know what to do with the, like the stories and the story and the characters within the show. Like, I think it got so big that it was just hard to keep it on the track, so to speak. Okay. All right, let's get on this bad boy. But I think for me, the two greatest seasons of The Walking Dead were, well, I think the greatest season potentially is season 2. Phenomenal. Like, I love season 1. Like, you can't not love season 1. You got tired of watching ads? Yeah, bro, like I think I actually have YouTube Premium on my, fuck, get off. I got my main YouTube, I got my main YouTube account. Alright, so they're up there. So we gotta figure out a way to get up to the top. Kid had to shoot his mom. Oh, you're talking about, that's season 3, I think. Yeah, I think that's season 3, Zanch. When Carl had to shoot Lori. Episode gave you nightmares? Yeah, I feel like that's the thing too. They had to like create a lot of like. I felt like they killed Glenn. I mean, honestly, I don't know the comics. Like, he may have died in the comics. I don't know. But obviously, like, it gets more people to like tune into the show. Like, it causes more like drama, like on social media and all that. Oh, fuck, bro. Yo, imagine if Amazon delivery drivers did this shit. People have watched season 1 of The Last of Us and now they're waiting for season 2. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see like how they incorporate like the story from The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2 into like the TV show. Like with, you know, some of the events that take place. Fucking guy, bro. Fuck, dude. Fucking kidding me, bro? But I was gonna say, I don't know if this is like a hot take, but I don't like the casting of one of the main protagonists in the Last of Us TV show. Y'all can guess at who that would be. And it's not Joel. All right, so we gotta get the confident. I gotta get these. Lost Cargo. Capital Knot City. Way Station. All right, so this is all going to the way station. Okay. Yeah, season one. No, the first season of Last of Us was pretty good, Tenebro. I would definitely watch it before the second season comes out. Like, I think they did a phenomenal job, kind of. Holy crap, Sam. Like with the vibe of the games, I think they kind of nailed it. Or did a good job of emulating the vibe from the games. Oh, but they're definitely, yeah, they're definitely following the story from the games. I just don't know if they're gonna, some of the events from, I don't know if I can traverse this with the bike. So I'm about to get off. Or I could go. Maybe backtrack a little bit. Nah, fuck it, we'll walk. I don't feel like doing that. Oh, let me see what is on my bike just in case. Okay, those are capital, not city. I gotta take these, carry on my back. We'll put this on our bike. These go on our bike, or yeah, put that on a bike. No, it's not Mando. Not Mando. It's Ellie. It was Ellie. I think they should have picked a different character or actress. I feel like there was just probably like better like people out there for that role. But I know she worked on, or she was an actress in the Game of Thrones franchise, and because the series was on like HBO, like she probably had some connections with some of the people at the studio. So that's why, I mean, I think she does a pretty good job as the as Ellie, but I think there's other characters or actresses that would have done a better job. Yeah, so I think I don't know if this is 100%, but I think obviously like the events that take place in Last of Us 2 will happen in the TV show, but I think they're gonna push it to like season 3.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Like I don't know if that's 100%. I think I watched that somewhere or read that somewhere.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
I think they're trying to milk every single second they have with both you know, Ellie and Joel. But yeah, she was from Game of Thrones. That's what I was saying. Like, I think she had connections within like HBO because of Game of Thrones. So someone probably recommended her for the role, and then she got it.
Well, I'll be. We've just about given up on seeing this again. Let's not judge a book by its cover, though, huh? Let me take a closer look. Very, very nice. It's exactly like I remember it. Talk about lucky.
Well, there it is, dude. There it is. How many likes did we get? It's got to be a lot, right? 84? What the fuck? That's it? Oh, it's only for... I'll take that. $88. New interview data acquired. George Baton has provided data for the following Luden's mask frame color: rose pink. Okay.
I can't tell you how grateful I am. There are few bona fide treasures left in this world. And you just saved one of them. Thank you.
Okay.
Good work. New order available.
Alright, we'll see what, I don't know why I jumped. Let's see what orders they have. I don't know if I'm gonna take them. Fish from a BT area. It's actually relatively close. Structure repair devices lost during delivery. Materials needed at the wind farm. And then we got a series of classic novels, Porters in the Storm. We can deliver to Luden's fan. Okay. So we're going to hold off on taking any orders from this guy. For now, we're going to go back to the capital, not city. And deliver the packages that we have for them. And then we could come back and complete a couple orders for this location. You found a quick way to make credits? So it seems like you found the hack, bro. You found the cheat code for making money. I could take this, actually. I'll be honest, dude. It's been a while since I jumped into some Starfield. I think for me, I guess I'm just kind of disappointed that we haven't had any like communication. Oh shit! From Bethesda or BGS. I know like they're working on stuff, but still. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. I mean, that's really all that matters, you know? I know there are people within the gaming community that can be a little toxic. Holy shit. Can't go that way. And, you know, they just like to hate just, you know, for the sake of it. People like to trash on games just because, like, it's not something they enjoy or they like. But I'm glad you're still enjoying it, dude. I know, obviously, like, I know we played the heck out of Starfield here on the channel. Obviously, I have, like, a bunch of, like, Outpost videos on the channel. But I feel like there was only so much I could do with like a lot of the systems with Outposts, like the Outpost system. Running over wet ground or through water will increase your bike's battery consumption. Oh shit. I guess that kind of makes sense. But let's go over here. I could make a bridge, to be honest, but actually, let's do that. Let's do that right now. Right there.
Let's get this done.
Question is, I don't know if I have enough metal.
Patience is a virtue.
What platform am I playing the game on? This is Xbox, Series X. So I was saying at the beginning of the, yeah, I don't have enough metal, so we'll have to come back and build that. And I blocked my fucking route, bro. This is very deep. But yeah, I said it in part 1 or in the intro of the series. Like the game dropped on the Microsoft Store, like it was surprising for a lot of people. There was no news about it because it is a Sony exclusive, a PlayStation exclusive.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
But yeah, man, we're playing it on the Series X. It looks phenomenal.
Distribution center.
Like the game plays well, performance-wise. It's we haven't really experienced any bugs.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. Let's drop off all this stuff.
Sam, first deliver your cargo, then you can take on new requests.
All right, let's deliver this stuff.
Thanks for the delivery. Quite a haul you brought.
Plan on giving it at least a year to work on it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like the game's been out for a long time, bro. I don't know they've added stuff and they tweak things. They the DLC and all that, but I still feel like they're behind the. I'm not gonna say they're behind schedule, but I was expecting more from them post-launch. Or at least like some sort of dialogue, some open, dialogue with the community. But I see what you're saying. Like the hate comments make you want to play the game more.
Thanks. Take care.
Like I won't necessarily like play a game just because of that.
Please access delivery terminal for further.
Like I'll play a game because I want to fucking play it. Like I don't care what anybody says. Like if they don't like the game, I mean it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna let some person's comment on the internet dictate whether or not I play the game, or like fuel my or make me get like upset or angry about a game. I swear. Let me see. Hold on, let me.
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done, the entire region will be integrated into the chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing on to Lake Knot City. So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well. Of course, to get there, you'll need to cross over the lake in between. Details on that will be in a second order you'll need to accept then. Without a doubt, this will be your longest run for us to date. Make sure you've got everything you need.
Okay. Alright, let's see. But I'm glad you're enjoying like the. I mean, yeah, for like someone who hasn't delved into the outpost, like it. I know you kind of held off on doing that So for you, it's still kind of like fresh. But for me, dude, like I did so much with like Outpost that I kind of got burnt out from it. So we got to deliver this package to Port Knot City. We'll accept that.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
Interesting. A bag filled with Sam's blood. Equipping it will restore Sam's blood levels over time by means of continuous transfusion via the cufflinks. If you are carrying multiple blood bags, a new bag will automatically be switched as soon as the current one is empty. Interesting.
Sam, this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much, and you'll give yourself anemia.
Interesting. That's kind of crazy, man. Non-lethal anti-BT weapon. Alright, so we'll take a couple. Let's take a couple of those. Let's take a couple blood bags. Nothing too crazy. I got the sperm and eggs. We'll put that on our back.
We believe that practice makes perfect, so we've added an order to encourage you to take your new weapon to the firing range. Better to learn how to use it in a safe environment than when your life is at stake. Am I right? Hard work pays off in the end.
Okay. We'll put these on our bike for now. We'll place an utility pouch. Put that on our bike. Let's see. Put that on our bike as well. I think we're good. Got a lot of shit, guys. What I might do real quick is I might rest. Actually, hold on. Fuck. Let me reorganize my backpack. There we go. For my my load. Yeah, so we're gonna rest and then we'll head out.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, bro. Like you kind of just fell into it organically. Oh, so that was the blood bag.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
I think for me, when I jumped into that game, that was the one thing that I was very interested in playing. Or into delving into first. Just because of like Fallout 4. But give me one sec, guys. Give me one sec. I will be back in a jiffy. right, guys, we are back. We are freaking back. All right, so we're gonna drink some energy drinks. Restore a little bit of our stamina. Okay. Let's put on the sunglasses. I think I'll leave the hat off for now. Items acquired in private. You can produce new items such as blood bags and EX grenades while showering and sleeping in your private room. Any items created in this way will be stored in a private locker. Okay. What's the worst game I've played? Oh man, dude, that's I would have to think about that, bro. The worst game I've ever played.
That's it, Lisa. Don't be shy. Just like we used to. Come on. Keep up. Sorry. Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday. It's also the anniversary of when we first met.
It's cool that we're getting some of these flashbacks about BB. But yeah, dude, I gotta think about that one. I gotta sit and like let it marinate for a little bit. Cause I know I played some pretty bad games in the past. They're not coming to mind right now. Yeah, it's it. What's up, bro? What's up, brother? How's your Sunday going? How's your weekend been? All right, so we're gonna go. Let's see. All right, so we gotta deliver some of that stuff back to the distribution center. And then we gotta go to Luden's fan. Actually, before we leave, let me go check the
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome.
I'm gonna see if there was any other orders here for the capital city. The worst game I've ever played is every version of FIFA in the last decade. I don't know. I wouldn't say that in the last decade. I mean, obviously, it's been a while since I played FIFA. Equipment trial. Standard orders. Tranquilizers, a chiral network stabilizers, resin. Damn, dude. We'll take these prototypes. Might as well. We'll put it on our bike. No more car. Okay. Shit. But yeah, I mean, some of the FIFA games are pretty bad. I'm trying to think of like RPGs or role-playing games that I played that were pretty bad.
Have a pleasant journey.
Or like any other type of
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, looks like you've got some more orders to take care of. Remember, once you get to Port Knot City, you'll be crossing the lake. So you should make any pending deliveries before then. Take a look at your map and figure out the most efficient way to get to all the places you need to go.
Okay. It's up until 5 a.m. playing Shadows last night. Damn, bro. You put in a shift, brother. You put in a shift. Hey, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you start playing a game and you kind of just like you can't put it down. So I was wondering why my bike battery wasn't charging all the way up. But I think I need to build a generator.
Sam, having dooms gives you advantages most folks don't have. But as capable as you are, you're also a member of Bridges now. An organization filled with experts in a whole variety of fields, all of whom are ready and willing to help. The team is here for you, Sam. All you have to do is ask. Got it? Good.
Okay. Please tell me I got a PCC. I don't think I do. Yeah, bro. Fuck. So what I might do real quick. Might dismantle this.
Please stand clear of the designated construction area.
Worst game you played was Walking Dead Telltale. I've actually never played those games. Maybe not last like yeah, I would say like the last like 5 to 6 years, maybe not all the way back like 10 years, because like some of the games around 2014, 2015 weren't as bad. That was probably around the time I stopped playing FIFA. All right, let me see here. All right, we might have to go back to the capital city, guys. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back. Because FIFA used to be so good, like 2010, like from like 2008 to, you know, 2014, 2015. I used to play like annually, like every year. And then it just kind of dropped off for me.
Scanning bridges.
I feel like it was the same game. They just kept charging you the same fucking like $50, $60 every year for the same shit.
Decontaminating suit. Battery low. Please charge vehicle.
Yeah, but it's the story in the game, bro. I know you say it's unrealistic. I mean, the whole story in the game is just, I mean, we're over here trying to connect the, you know, like the world again, like essentially. That's why Sam's a little determined, you know. Fabricate equipment. We'll do PCC. We'll do a couple. No, we'll just do one for now. Let's do one. But yeah, like that's the whole thing. Like Sam's literally trying to reconnect society. So we're having to go above and beyond to bring people back, or to connect civilization.
Weapons restrictions.
Waste of money. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Sam's gonna need a damn, like, the full body treatment, dude. I probably should have put the charger, like, I'll put it right here. Screw it. All right, we'll do that. Where is the PCC?
Looks like.
Oh, Telltale was a waste of money? I don't know. I think it's just yeah, like, I'm sure some people enjoyed it, but
Come on, hurry up.
Construction complete.
okay, let's charge in our bike.
This looks like the way to go.
All right, fully charged. We're good to go. Good to freaking go. That's what I'm saying. I've been trying to think of like a game that I played in recent memory that was just god awful. But I think I've been blessed, and well, obviously I don't just go and willy-nilly like purchase games or, you know, play games that without doing a bit of research. But I feel like I've been fortunate enough to, you know, a lot of the games that I play, they're not completely bad. There might be a few things within the game that aren't like really good, but you named a dog Duck after that kid. You played it a bit? I mean, I'll be honest, it is it's very unrealistic, like the entire fucking game, bro. It's super unrealistic. I mean, the fact, like, the amount of shit that's on Sam's back right now, I mean, I guess because we have that little, like, support system, you could sort of get away with it. Come on, bro, don't do this to me. Oh, that's trouble, dude. That's trouble. All right, before we go over here, let me see if I need to make a delivery. I don't think I do. All right, so we're gonna head to the Luden's farm. Avoid the wastage. I know there's a couple orders that we could take. Got Batman Arkham, but couldn't keep the Batmobile on the road. I've actually never played any of the Batman like Arkham games. Like, there's a lot of games I have not played, dude. Like most of the PlayStation exclusives, like The Last of Us, Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima. Like I've never played that shit. You know, the Batman Arkham games. There's quite a few games that I have not played. Can I get up here? Your brother loves the Batman? All right, before we head up here, let me see if I got that stuff. All right, we're gonna have to take that and put it on our... Then we'll put the... Wait, wasn't I supposed to drop this off at... We gotta take it in for analysis. Wait, what the fuck? Put it on our bike for now. Actually, hold on. Let me put this stuff on here because it just weighs so freaking much. Fuck, I can't. Okay. You can't drive in video games. I feel like it wouldn't be overcomplicated driving the Batmobile. Shit.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I mean, I'm not the greatest driver per se in video games, but I feel like I do a decent job. I guess it depends on the game, you know. Like the mechanics of the gameplay or the driving.
Delivering cargo.
It's gonna be crazy to see like GTA 6, like the...
Hey there, Sam. Glad you can make it. To think, one man carried all this. You're a real badass.
Like the physics in that game, the car mechanics and all that shit. Holy crap, 283 likes. Coyote Brown. We're an expert handler. More successful deliveries will earn you greater trust and respect. If you have reached miscellaneous grade 20, you will now receive more likes. Okay.
Always a pleasure, Sam. Shame we only ever seem to meet when you're hauling something across the country for me. Take it easy, okay? I mean, as easy as you can.
Yeah, it's just a sci-fi game, yeah.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I mean, I think they try to ground some aspects of this. Like, there's some of the elements in the game that are a little bit grounded. Actually, let me see. But yeah, it's not supposed to be like a Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 type realism, you know?
Always a pleasure, Sam.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh my god. All right. All right, we're gonna head down to the distribution center. What's our current weight? Let me see. Like we're at 68 kilograms. But we got a shit ton on our bike. Which is interesting too, because like we were trying to drive up that hill. And the bike was struggling to get up the hill.
Just make the liquor flow. Pale yellow, as my heart races, I wanted you to know. I will rise again, so.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verify decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I mean, yeah, like we have to remember too, like we're playing like. I mean, these are our video games, so like, I mean, and I mentioned Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, like that is, you know, an exception. Like they tried to make it as realistic as possible. But even then, there's probably some things in that game that, you know, they had to compromise on because it is a video game. Did I get attacked much?
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
I mean, that's what we do, bro. That's what we do. I got attacked. I don't know. I guess it depends. There's a few times I got attacked. Like other locations, I got attacked more than others. But I just put down a couple turrets, and then for the most part, I was all right. Yeah, 150 pounds is like realistic. Now, walking that entirety, like walking, you know, hundreds of miles with 150 pounds nonstop, that would be pretty. I mean, you could do it, but I would say that's. I would say it's a little bit unrealistic, but I mean, we're nitpicking at that point. You know what I'm saying? Support skeleton.
Skeletons attached to your legs to enhance strength and facilitate movement. This particular model will allow you to carry heavier loads and help maintain your balance. When boosted, you'll be able to move somewhat faster, at the expense of power, of course. While this basic type does not excel in any particular category, it is resilient, and its battery consumption is comparatively low. Much better than relying on your legs alone, in short. See for yourself.
Okay. Well, there we go, guys. We're over here talking about. All right, so we got the design for the Macer gun. We got a sound. Well, we got that the song we just listened to. New interview.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Yeah, it's not possible. Like, someone wouldn't be able to carry 150 pounds for like hundreds of miles without some sort of, for instance, exoskeleton. Okay, so we got this. Auto rearrange. We're gonna have to drop off a few things.
See you around.
All right, before we go, let me see what kind of orders they have. Orders for Sam. Stealthy collection. I thought I already did that. Forest soil samples. Pre-stranding movie footage. It's to the waste station. Hold on, let me hold on, no. All right, so we got a shit ton of blood bags, which I feel like we're gonna need. Let's see, carried on our back. Got to carry that to Port Knot City. Got a respray. Got 2 resprays, which we'll need. Got an anchor. A couple grenades, which we'll have to equip to our back. So we might put some of the, well, no, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to shift some of this around when we try to head to the Port Knot City. But let's craft a freaking, let's craft a skeleton. Or maybe not. Here we go. Damn, bro, it's sick as fuck. That's so cool. So that increases our carrying capacity. But we gotta watch it because it does run out battery, so we'll have to place some jennies down. Okay, so let's look at our orders real quick. All right, so the only thing we have is to put... Oh, we got to go to Port Knot City, so we got to figure out a way over there. But I thought I had those... Oh, we got rid of them. Okay. That's weird. All right, so we're going to shift some of this stuff around. So we'll keep an anchor. We'll attach that to our suit. Got a ladder. I'll put that on the bike. So we got 2 anchors. Put one on the bike for now. Got a grenade, a spray, and an anchor. Put that on there. Put that on our tool rack. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're Gucci. Carry 150 kilograms like I do. Yeah, I Yeah, Tenebrae, I always put the turrets over like the airlocks.
Okay.
But I tried to like spread them out around the outpost to kind of get a good some good coverage, because sometimes they wouldn't pick up where enemies were coming from. So I'm kind of teetering. I know we have some other like orders that we can do in this area. So I'm like contemplating whether or not we should do those first before we head on into the next area, or if we should just push on. Like, we built a bridge here. Like, we technically don't need to build a... I mean, we could build a bridge over here. Got the Jenny there. I think we'll push on. Screw it. Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2? I have, bro. I have played it multiple times. I actually been wanting to play it on the channel for such a long time. Like, literally ever since I started this channel, I've been wanting to play the game. We will be doing it at some point in time. I don't know if it's going to be a live stream or if I'm going to record it and do it in a video format. But that is a game that we will be playing on the channel. It's one of my favorite games. It's top 2 favorite games of all time. Absolute masterpiece. I may get more equipment. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking about, but I know, like, when we, because this is part of like the tutorial part. Man, now you got me second guessing myself. You got me second guessing myself, dude. I know, because like I think when we push up here, like, this will sort of end like the tutorial part of the game, if you want to call it that. Let's see, but we could potentially build a couple bridges too. We'll go back here, fuck it. We'll go back here. We'll do a couple of orders and then we'll head up. Really? So use the greatest game ever? Yeah, I mean, it's honestly like one of my, like I said, it's in my top 2 favorite games of all time. Like, the story in the game, the characters, the world, the voice acting is unmatched, dude. Yeah, so I think GTA 6 will be coming to PC, but I don't think it'll. I think they did the same thing for RDR2. The PC version wasn't available. I think it took them like a year.
Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I think it took them like a year to come out with the PC version, and I'm pretty sure it'll be the same thing for GTA 6. You hope GTA 6 lives up to the hype? I mean, come on, dude. Like, we're talking about Rockstar here. I feel like every single game that they release, or for the most part, always delivers. I mean, I guess that depends on someone's
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the
like personal preference. All right, so we got a couple things in our locker already. Want to place this stuff in here. Okay. That should free up some space. We can carry more stuff. Didn't we already do this though? Stealthy collection. I feel like we already did this. Maybe we got to do it in a stealthy way. Deliver the data from the inside of the ruined factory. We'll just select it. We don't need anything. Alright, so we gotta recover the data. I thought we already did that, dude. What? I guess we'll go check it out.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
When they do, I hope it's optimized. I mean, we'll see. I think that's why they delayed the game, or delay it being released on like PC, because they try to optimize it as best as they can. I mean, I don't think it took CDPR 3 years to freaking turn around Cyberpunk. I mean, yeah, like I'm nitpicking. It was probably like a year and a half, 2 years. But I wouldn't compare. I mean, CDPR is one of my favorite studios, but I wouldn't compare them to like Rockstar in the sense that like, I mean, Rockstar tries to make sure that every single game that they release is polished before they release it. Like, I can't even remember when I played Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I can't remember one bug from that game. I think they're the one studio that, like, they literally could take their own time. And my boots are a little, I have to change my boots out real quick. But Rockstar's the one studio that can literally wait 10 years to release a game, and they're perfectly fine.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
Well, no, like Update 2.0 came out, but the game was good before that. Like the game, they had already fixed most of the things with the game. They decided to do like a refresh of like the rebranding of Cyberpunk, where they put the female protagonist as like the main lead, because they wanted to like draw more people back. So they decided to do like a whole bunch of like rebranding and advertising to get more eyes on the game. I feel like the game was still like in a good state before that, but it still had that perception that the game was bad. So they decided to do like a whole like rinse and, you know, like a whole rinse, and they got rid of all the other shit, and they decided to kind of just rebrand the game, so to speak. That's why you see like the female protagonist on a lot of like the gaming art now. That's the unfortunate thing, dude. Like,
how's it hanging, Sam? Man, if it wasn't for guys like you, we'd all be screwed. And don't think we don't know it. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Respect, man. Seriously? Respect.
Okay. But that's the unfortunate thing. Like when games get released that are fucking not ready, it just kills the game. And I wouldn't say like CDPR like revived Cyberpunk, but it's not the case for a lot of games.
Always a pleasure, Sam. Shame we only ever seem to meet when you're hauling something across the country for me. Take it easy, okay? I mean, as easy as you can.
Good work. New order available.
Like they had to do a lot to freaking revive Cyberpunk. Like the perception of it. Like there might be still a few people who haven't played the game since launch, or they're not really like, you know,
weapons restrictions lifted.
They don't keep up with some of the news and, you know, things surrounding the game. But for the most part, if you ask your average gamer and you talk about Cyberpunk, it's, you know, mostly positive now. Like I said, like they had to put in a lot of effort to like revitalize the whole aura and the perception of the game. And Phantom Liberty was a big part of that. Like Phantom Liberty is fantastic.
Sam, if the techs did their job, the factory should be accessible now.
Oh.
Head inside and start searching for records.
Okay. So we can go in the factory. Rockstar should hold a seminar with the other devs to teach them how to... I mean, there are studios that release games that aren't bugged. I think that's the fortunate thing for like Rockstar is like they know they can fucking not release a game for like such a long time, and they'll be all right. Like there's other studios that struggle, because I know like, you know, they have you know, debts that they got to pay and other things, so they have like deadlines that they have to meet. And I'm saying that's not the case for most of the big studios, but it is crazy how much Rockstar actually like dictates how the gaming industry sort of works. Because I know there's a lot of studios that are out right now that are hoping that Rockstar releases GTA 6 this year. Strictly based off of like getting gamers and people to buy like hardware and like other things to get them the community, like the gaming community, like buzzing again, if that makes any sense. Like people buy more, there's more people buying consoles, which mean in PCs, which means, you know. All right, so these are the people that we killed. Wait, what the fuck? Which means that you know, other things are selling. But yeah, it's just crazy how much like Rockstar has influenced the gaming industry. But it's actually like a very...
Sam, see that access panel by the entrance? You should be able to use that to get inside the factory.
Okay. But it's actually like a very simplistic formula. It's like what you were saying, Synth, just release a game without any bugs. Like make sure it's polished, and then you'll be all right. Bugs will always exist. It was management's fault. I mean, yes and no. Like, I think with when it comes to like Cyberpunk, you know, going on like a rant right now, but like when it comes to Cyberpunk, like yeah, like they were developing that game for a long time, like 5 years, and I think there was so much hype around it, and then obviously like. I mean, the thing with CDPR that was disappointing was The Witcher 3 helped them out so much financially because it was such a success, like the DLC, like everything. Like, they could live off the financial gains from The Witcher 3 and not have to feel like they're forced to like push out CDPR. But for whatever reason, they pushed it out a little bit too early. And I don't know if it's because there was so much hype and, you know, this and that. But the game was probably needed like another year of development, and they released it. And like I said, like they brought it back to life, like the you know, the image and, you know, the perspective of it. But that takes a lot of money and a lot of effort. And it also affected like post-launch content from, you know, for the game. Like there was supposed to be a multiplayer aspect to the game that they had to completely ditch in order to fix the game, and there was a few other things they were going to add, but they had to, you know, get rid of that. If they all had that, I know, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing with like Ubisoft. That is disappointing. Like you could tell, like they're just trying to hit like, you know, specific profit margins or specific dates. Like, I know they have a lot of different games and a lot of studios and shit, and a lot of their games, not every game, but a lot of their games might be good. Like the majority of the game is good. They're not like, you know, Rockstar level type good, if that makes any sense. Like you could tell like there's some elements within the game that are like half baked or not fully like fleshed out, and if they had like another year and a half or 2 years, they could have expanded on some of those elements. So like when you play like a Ubisoft game versus a Rockstar, you can be like, oh well, like I can see this is cool, but it's like half baked. Whereas with a Rockstar game like RDR2, you're just like, holy shit, bro, they redesigned, like this is brand new, like all this, like the physics, like all this shit. And you can tell that they have been working on the game for like 10 years. Oh, that's definitely not good, dude. Why don't you come out? What the fuck are you doing, bro? What the hell is this guy doing? Oh, fuck me. Come on, dude. What the fuck are you doing? Interesting. Let's put that on our back. Could take these metals. Take that resin too. Witcher 3 was too buggy when released. The fuck is that?
Excellent work, Sam. That's exactly what we were hoping to find. Bring it back ASAP so we can get our people on it. In case you're tempted to venture further in, you should know that we haven't been able to crack the security system guarding the rest of the complex. So focus on delivering that cargo.
Okay. Interesting. So we gotta deliver this shit. Hold on, let me auto arrange my cargo. So we gotta deliver this, and then we should be able to access like next portion of the facility. That's cool, dude. I did not know that was a thing. But you're saying The Witcher 3 was buggy? Yeah, it was a little buggy. It was a little. I wouldn't say it was comparable to like how Cyberpunk released. It was buggy, but the game was phenomenal at launch. Like there weren't that many bugs that like hindered your experience with the game. Like I can't remember any like performance issues with the game that like Cyberpunk had when it released. I mean, to this day, like The Witcher 3 is still considered to be one of the greatest RPGs, one of the greatest games of all time. But yeah, for the most part, like there are going to be bugs in games, but you can tell like what studios actually give a shit about like making sure the games are polished before they release versus the studios that don't, or like design elements within the game that are refined by, you know, specific studios versus. Oh, we just gotta take a moment, bro. Like, look at this fucking scenery. Like, we're literally standing up on the top of a fucking mountain. That's why I love games, dude. Like, we get to experience shit like this. Ubisoft's not AAA. I mean, I would say they are.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I just don't think they're like, you know, S tier, if that makes any sense.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Like, I wouldn't call them like an S tier studio. All right, let me pull up the thing. Where do we gotta go for the all right, so we're gonna go back to the distribution center. Okay, easy enough, easy peasy. I know we kind of went on a rant about all that stuff, but I feel like it's just very simplistic. Like if you take your time to make a game, granted, like I said, like it depends on the studio, because not every studio has the luxury to, you know, make a game for 10, 15 years. But if you take your time to make a freaking game and making sure it's polished and it's fun to play, and you build up that perception, then like every release that you come out with, not every release, but you build up perception that, you know, that people know that the quality of your games are, you know, S tier. So you're gonna sell more copies. For instance, Rockstar.
Verify decontaminate.
Like, people know that every single Rockstar game comes out is gonna be fucking good. So like, they're gonna sell more money or sell more copies, which means they're gonna sell a lot of money, or they're gonna make a lot of money. And it's so simplistic, but I guess it's hard for some people to like to figure that shit out. All right.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
Okay. We got a lot of likes from that. 285, bro. Goliath. New interview.
The records you brought back for analysis contained additional designs for BB pods. This data has given us new insight into how we might customize yours, by changing its color, for example. Feel free to experiment with this feature the next time you visit your private room.
Okay. Okay. Skip through this shit.
See you around.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay. We'll go in here and we'll check this out. We'll check this BB pod out. Customization thing. SpongeBob, what's going on, bro? I appreciate you for coming and hanging out, dude. How's your day going? But there's a lot of hype around CB27. But that's what I'm saying, like, that was the disappointing thing about CDPR, was like the game was buggy, and a lot of people were not expecting that because of The Witcher 3. Like, yeah, like there were a few bugs when The Witcher 3 released.
Good morning, Sam.
But like I said, they were very small. There weren't any like performance issues or anything, and the game was phenomenal, along with the DLC that released. So going in, like, people, and they gave a lot of free DLC out, so they gained a reputation of being a studio that gamers really liked, and they were for the gamers. So they built up that reputation, which then led to like pre-orders and hype around Cyberpunk, not only because the game looked cool as fuck, but you know, they built up a good relationship with gamers, and they wanted to, I don't know, but like I said, it depends on like the studio. Like, you have to continue to like continue that, you know, take your time to build the game. And they dropped the ball, unfortunately. But like I said, they fixed it. The game is phenomenal. It's one of the best games I've ever played in my life. And they'll never like be able to go back in time and like fix the, you know, the launch of the game. Like, they'll always have that stain. But it does go to show you, like, they did come back and like fix the game. They added things to it. Like, most other studios will fix the game, like the bugs, but they won't go and invest all this time into actually like changing shit and like doing this and that. So but yeah, like, I think for me, like, I don't like to pre-order shit. I think the last game that I pre-ordered was fucking, I think it was RDR2. But then again, I knew like going in, like, that was gonna be an amazing game, so. I mean, you could say the same thing for Death Stranding, too. Like, we've been playing for almost, you know, 6-7 hours, and I haven't really experienced any bugs at all. Like, none whatsoever. Like, no performance issues. So I could understand why people would want to pre-order it. Okay. All right, let me go back. You could really do with a head and shoulder massage. What the hell? All right, so we're gonna go to BD, guys. I know, bro. We're gonna go customize him. You love Cyberpunk? Yeah, I do. I mean, we're playing it on the channel. We played it. We have 2 playthroughs on the channel, so obviously, like, you know, I love the game too. Oh shit, this is cool as fuck, bro. All right, so we can customize the like the main color. Chiral gold. Sandy tan. Express purple. No, the black's actually nice, bro. I'm kind of digging the black. I mean, the gold is sick too. Oh, there's more over here. Carbon fiber. I might go with the carbon fiber. For now, we'll switch it up throughout the playthrough, but why does he have a baby in a jar? Trust me, dude. Like, we're still trying to figure that shit out. Well, there's some sort of story behind this. They're called like BBs. But yeah, dude, if you've never I mean, this is our first time playing this game, so a lot of this is new to us. We're still uncovering things about the story and the lore. But it is a weird game, bro. It is a weird ass game. Okay. Let's see here. So what I think we're gonna do, we'll check the orders, the terminal here to see if we have any orders, but I might go back to the way station and see if we have any orders for, I might need to build a bridge too. Like, potentially build one over here. Because I know this is the mules section. We could build a bridge on this section to connect over here so we can get to the way station. Or we just build one down this way. I might do that, actually. So I'm going to take a couple things of metal. Do I ever feel stress on my shoulders? Yeah, sometimes, like, when I'm playing. Because I play with the controller, so, like, obviously, like, I try to have, like, good posture, but it's not always the case. So I do feel like some tension on my shoulder blades. All right, we're gonna take some metal out. Hold on. I know I took too much. So we're gonna put that stuff. All right, we're gonna have to put it back in here. All right, so okay. It probably would have been easier to go to the way station and just pull material out of there, but
Thank you for your contribution.
okay. But yeah, SpongeBob, the game has been a lot of fun, bro.
Beginning scan.
I would highly recommend, if you've never played it before, give it a chance. If you have Xbox, it's on the Xbox store. If you have PlayStation, it's on PlayStation. Oh shit. We got some time fall. Oh, fuck me, dude. No, just drop the fucking cargo, dude. We don't need the cargo. Turn back. Hey, it started too late, bro. Started too late. It got a little messy, but we made it through. Special device. All right, so we're probably gonna build a bridge right here. Actually, no, we'll do it over here. So I've noticed too, like, depending on like where we travel, I know the guy mentioned it, but there's like a path that'll show up on the terrain, which is really cool. I guess the more times we travel through a specific section, that's really really cool. Okay, so let's pull up. I don't know if I have a PCC. I don't. So I'll have to drive to the way station and grab it. I'm gonna see if I can drive on the ladder. Probably not, but this is probably really reckless of me. Hey, let's go, dude. Let's go, dude.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, so let me go to my private locker. I think I have one in there. I do not. Not in this area. Okay. So let's fabricate a couple. Probably didn't need that much metal, I guess. Well, yeah, no, I do, because I need to build a bridge. What am I talking about? So we're gonna fabricate 2. Just carry it on our back. And then we'll probably build a couple to connect from that side of the river to over here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
If at some point in time we want to build another bridge further down, we can, but all right, so let's go here. Cargo, PCC. Ladder detected. All right, here we go. Let's move it right here.
Okay. Can't this thing work any faster?
All right, so we need 800. Just the right amounts.
Just so you know, Sam, bistro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can...
Oh, hold on. Damn, I thought I had 800. What the fuck, dude? All right, well, we gotta go back up here. I also need to recycle the boots that I have. We could do that right here. Maybe craft another pair. Back up here.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All...
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll recycle the boots. Okay. And then we'll create or craft a couple more. Do one more. Yeah, we'll do one. I don't think I need multiple. We can just store. Attach the boot clip. There we go. Recycle. All right, so I need to take recycle that. So I thought I had more metal. We'll have to take more metal out. I'm just gonna recycle this stuff. And we'll pull 200. I think 250 metal out for the bridge. Well, actually, we'll need to pull. Let me see. We'll see, because we're building 2 bridges. I know we're way over encumbered, but fuck it. It is cool that, like, Sam grunts depending on like the weight that you have. I'm trying to make this on my bike. All right, cargo. All right, I gotta get closer. All right, let's see. We'll put that on there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I probably could have built like a bridge over the rocks right here, but it's all good.
Okay.
All right, now we have enough. Finally.
Please stand clear of the designated construction area.
Just so you know, Sam, distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
All right, so
Construction complete.
got this bridge completed. I just built one more right here. That way we can drive the the bike over the bridge instead of driving through the water. Oh, so we can change the length. That's sick as fuck, bro. But it's we're gonna need. Oh, let's go this way. Deep water detected. What you talking about, bro? It's not gonna hit the... I could go with the longer bridge, but I don't want to... I'll do that. Fuck it.
Let's get this done.
Fuck. Oh, building sure. Oh, we don't have enough bandwidth. Okay. Well, shiza, dude. Shiza. Okay, well, we'll just... I guess we'll just leave that there. If we need to come back, we will. We're gonna go back here. I'm gonna see what kind of orders they have. To see if there's anything we can do. I don't necessarily want to go back to the capital city, so we might avoid or I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. Never say never.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All.
I'm gonna drop off the metal. Okay.
Thank you for your continued support.
All right, let's see what they got. Standard orders. All right, fish from a BT area. Structure repair devices lost during transit. All right, so we could go up that way. I'm gonna retrieve that. We got some metals we gotta deliver to the wind farm. And then we gotta deliver something to Luden's fan. We'll accept both of those. I don't know any of that shit. Load onto bike. Okay. Like, I get when people were saying, like, this is like a walking sim. Like, I understand, like, right now, like, what we're doing is kind of a little tedious, but... Like, me personally, I don't have an issue with the shit.
I know. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Like I said, it kind of ties into, like, the story in the game and, like, the purpose and the reasoning behind, you know, every single delivery. Damn, dude. I know about bikes. Hold on. I might use some spray real quick. Like, I don't know if I'm repairing my bike, but
Anybody hear me?
all right, let's see. All right, so it's over here in the river. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Fuck, bro. Oh, there's more over here. Hey, give us back a break. Hey, there might be some stuff later in the game. Is that shit flowing down the fucking river, bro? Did I grab all the... Fuck. But yeah, there might be some tools and equipment that we can that we're able to use like later in the game that make grabbing shit a lot more easier, or transporting fuck, bro, my stamina. That's crazy, bro. I'm not paying attention, guys. Not fucking paying attention. My bad, BB. My bad, BB. Let me check the order. Deliver all 4 containers of aid. Actually got damaged too. Radio Flyer Red Wagon. I know I should have grabbed my my ladder, dude. Should have grabbed a freaking ladder. So it looks like the other 2 packages are way the fuck down there. So I'm gonna get on my bike. Go track this shit down. If I had to guess, there's probably gonna be some BTs over here. Yep, you can see him right now. Fuck, bro.
Stretch my legs.
Yeah, the other packages will not. What the fuck, bro? Come on, Sam, get the fuck up. Come on, 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 come on. What an utter fucking disaster right now, guys. All right, we're gonna have to go get that one. Should just take my bike, bro. That shit floating into the fucking ocean.
Okay.
Container respray cannot be used to restore vehicles. Fuck. And I'm not gonna be able to get that shit, bro. That shit's straight up just floating into the ocean. Durability can be restored by storing a vehicle in the garage. To store a vehicle, park it on top of the vehicle elevator. Okay. So we'd have to go back to like the distribution center in order to restore it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
All right, before we do, let me... use that container respray.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
All right, let's see.
You may select partial delivery to submit required. Once the cargo submitted meets or exceeds requirements, you may designate the order complete at any time.
Okay. I see.
Thank you, Sam. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
I don't know about that. Fucking struggling, bro. 256 likes. I'll take that though. Got 82 for the other items that we picked up.
All right then. Thanks for everything.
So we're gonna figure out how to get that other package.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Let me see. Or maybe not. Alright, so we got time sensitive delivery. Fish from a BT area. Like, what the fuck does that even mean, dude? I don't get a lot of likes from that either. The other one is the delivering metal to the wind farm. I don't know if we'll do that. But let me see. Do I have enough bandwidth to I know we increased our bandwidth. So we could finish that bridge construction. We'll see though. Okay. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know if we'll be able to freaking construct it, but
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I always try to punch this fucking thing, bro. Okay, so we are.
Please stand clear of the designated construction area.
Acquiring materials for upgrading structures. If you do not have enough materials to upgrade a structure, try collecting drop materials or claiming materials from a nearby facility. Okay. So instead of like, we can just find a lot of. I've seen a lot of loot like resin and metal laying about, so we could just technically use that instead of. Taking some of the materials out of the facilities.
Construction complete.
Okay. All right, so we'll probably head back to go to Luden's fan, and then we'll head back to the distribution center. Because we do need to see if we can repair the bike. We need to charge it as well. Fuck, dude. That's not good. Hold on. So I got a PCC. No, I don't. So I might need a... Damn. Okay, we're going to go back. I'm going to craft a PCC. We'll build a generator over here. And then we'll head out. We could potentially make it back to the distribution center. But if I get caught in the time fall and the BTs start attacking, like, we could be fucked. I just don't want to risk it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear.
Okay. All right. Craft. Fabricate. 1. Okay. I'm gonna go with Jenny. I gotta do it outside.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay.
Scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
So that's how you really feel.
Weapons will be locked until departure. All clear.
That's how he feels, bro, right now. He over here fucking breaking his back. He getting pissed. He starts swinging at the bike.
Weapons restriction complete.
Why is the... I feel like generators are going to be pretty pivotal too. Like, especially like we got vehicles later on, you know, bikes, cars, our exoskeleton. Oh shit. Let's take that. We are going to that location.
Stretch my legs.
Dude, just get on the bike, Sam. But yeah, guys, this game is very therapeutic, in my opinion. During combat, hold LTRT plus A to dodge. Okay. Grab this other package.
Okay.
You know what I could do is put a rope up here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Okay.
Hey there, Sam. Glad you can make it. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Respect, man. Seriously, respect.
All right, so how many legs? 142. That's not bad.
Always a pleasure, Sam. Shame we only ever seem to meet when you're hauling something across the country for me. Take it easy, okay? I mean, as easy as you can.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay. So we can take on orders. Let me see. All right, so we're gonna deliver sparkling wine to the wind farm. So I might just accept that. I feel like we only gone to the wind farm once.
Order assigned.
Okay.
Always a pleasure, Sam.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
But if y'all had to rank this game, so you take like all the most recent like exclusives from fuck, bro. If you had to take all the exclusives from like Sony and PlayStation, like The Last of Us, Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding, where would y'all rank this game compared to those? Oh shit, guys. You think compared to those last? I mean, I've never played those, so I can't really speak upon that, but
Decontaminating suit. All clear.
that's interesting.
Sam Porter Bridges.
All right, so what we're gonna do real quick is vehicles parked in the elevator can be stored in the garage by selecting garage from the delivery terminal. Okay. And that will restore the vehicle.
Storing vehicle. Standing.
What would be your favorite then? Out of like The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone, Horizon. Ghost of Tsushima is so good that the current AC Shadow is not as good as even though it's an older game. Yeah, I've seen that too. Like a few people kind of have the same opinion. Like obviously like Shadows is the most recent game. It probably looks better visually. I say that, but I know a lot of people still prefer like the art direction from Ghost. But it seems like I've seen some people say like the like the combat and the other little subtle nuances in Ghost of Tsushima might be a little better. I mean, they're kind of different games, just based in like the same, obviously the same, you know, country. All right, let's see what kind of orders. Fuck, man. Forest soil sample, pre-stranding and movie footage. I don't know, man. I thought we had a thing for the wind farm, like an order from this location, but I guess not. I want to freaking enter that other facility though. You know what I'm saying? Well, hold off on that for now. We'll go up to the wind farm and then head out from there. Rearrange the cargo. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Alright, so we're gonna head up to the wind farm, guys. We'll drop off this wine. Continue on. I was thinking, you know, we might end up pushing over to Port Knot City in the next episode. Kind of wrap up a few things in and around this area. And also too, I'm waiting to see if like we'll be able to get access to the next section of that abandoned factory. Oh, I forgot about God of War too. Yeah, there's a lot that a lot of games on the PlayStation, exclusive to the PlayStation ecosystem. Last of Us, God of War. Damn, you put Ghost down there? That's crazy, dude. I've never played any of those games because I haven't owned a PlayStation.
What can't you do?
Go right. Come on, bro. You're on PC now? Yeah, but I mentioned this before on stream. I know some of those are on PC, but like I said, like I use my PC primarily for streaming or like editing, not to like play games per se. So it would be kind of hard for me to stream and play on the same PC. That's why I use my Series X primarily to play the game, and then I use my PC to like stream or edit. But hopefully at some point in time in the future I can get a PC to like, you know, be my dedicated like gaming rig.
Weapons detected.
I mean, I could go and play like games in my spare time on my PC, but I literally have like no time. So like the only time I can play games is like for, you know, the channel. So for me, it defeats the purpose. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if I have time to play games, like I want to stream or record stuff for my YouTube channel.
Hey, thanks for coming. Wow, to think it still looks this good after you came all this way. Incredible.
Yeah, it's a timing thing, bro. Like if I have more time on hand to like do this, then I would be able to play games in my spare time. But literally, like every time that I have available to play games, like I'm doing it for the channel.
Don't let me keep you.
But hopefully in the future, like I'll be able to do this more, full time.
Please act.
I don't have any order. Oh, orders for Sam. Resin's delivery. Damn, 512 likes. Oh, we'll definitely do that. Let's see. Standard power supply. Adrenaline boosting beverages, resin, metals. Books that foretell the existence of the beach. Interesting. Okay. Let me check, let me check something. Oh, let me check my mail real quick. Take care of your BB. Your bridge link raid makes the world a better place. Let's see. Don't go think about I got ice in my veins or anything. I still panic easy. You still drop plenty of cargo when I do. Okay. Casualties of Twilight. Just want to deliver as much as long as we can, right? So they're just kind of like telling us like some of the basics behind like being a delivery guy. Kind of thanking us for some of this shit too. Okay. And then we had some, I see some interviews. A lot of freaking interviews. Memory chips. Cool. A couple collectibles. God of War. It's pretty cool. There's a couple things for like bikes over here too. Like, I don't know if it's like cosmetics for the bike. Like a different skin or some shit, but there's Conan in this game, I remember. What the hell? I know there's obviously like we've been playing like Cyberpunk. There's a Death Stranding reference in Cyberpunk. There was like a crossover between both games, which is very interesting. Very unique. But I think we're gonna end it there, guys. We'll end the episode there, and next episode we'll continue. We'll accept some of the orders at this facility, because it looks like it's going to the distribution center over here. We'll complete those orders and then kind of see where we're gonna go from there. We could head to the Port Knot City in the next episode. We'll more than likely actually end up going to the Port Knot City in the next episode. But I want to see if we can access the next part of that factory that we went to a couple times, because that seems very intriguing. Yeah, guys, there it is. I'm freaking loving this game. I know people say like it's a walking sim, and I know we've rehashed that a couple times throughout the playthrough so far, but I'm enjoying it. It's very therapeutic. The fucking world design is really cool. The physics in the game, mixed in with the sci-fi, just a really unique vibe. Really freaking fun. Starfield gave composer John Williams a shout out in the game. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. It really means a lot to me. Janch, Tenebra, Synth, SpongeBob, Yeah, and it's thank y'all for coming and hanging out. You know, I appreciate you guys. You know, I'm doing these live streams to kind of like interact with you guys, you know, talk about different things, kind of vibe out, play some games. You know, I released a schedule for the upcoming week. We'll probably jump back into Cyberpunk tomorrow, and then we'll flip-flop between Death Stranding and Cyberpunk until we finish Cyberpunk. We're kind of close to the end of the game, so we could potentially finish it this week. And then there's a few other games that I got planned or that I want to play on the channel. So exciting times, dude. I'm excited for a few of the games that we're going to be playing in the future. But I'm actually thinking about getting a PS5, guys. I want to, you know, play Death Stranding 2 and a few of the exclusives that are on the PlayStation ecosystem. But easier to reach on Discord. I'll reach out to you, bro. I will reach out to you.
I was about to drop.
I haven't been on Discord in a couple of... I got so much going on, I always forget to freaking check Discord, bro. But I will reach out to you on Discord. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. You know, as always, if you guys are enjoying the series, if you guys are enjoying the content, be sure to smash the like button, drop comments, subscribe to the channel if you guys are, you know, new. You know, I try to make the streams as relaxed as humanly possible. Just kind of, you know, kick back, play some games. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all. Take care, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.